Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Vassaras, General Secretary of Hellas Bank, that is based in Thessaloniki, Greece. I would firstly like to thank you all for this opportunity to present to the annual general meeting of EBU some of the findings of the survey regarding the dietary habits of Greeks, a survey that was co-financed by EBU and Hellas Bank. The survey was conducted in Greece during June 2022 by research organization Kantar SA and followed the rules for being representative to the Greek population in terms of gender, age, and geographical location. It was done remotely and gathered 700 answers in all 35 questions regarding the topics of dietary habits, serving size, intentions, and receptiveness to new technologies like cultured meat and use of insect origin proteins. The analysis and processing of the findings, as well as the graphs, were prepared by Hellas Bank using SPSS statistical analysis tool. As you can see, Greeks that claim to be omnivores are 73%, which is substantially higher than the average in EU countries from the research that was conducted by the Smart Protein Project. Flexitarians, vegans, and vegetarians are substantially lower than EU. This difference between Greece and EU average is evident in the whole survey. Here you can see the respective percentages of all food types in various countries in Europe, including Greece, and the total figures in all countries together. You see that Greece, Poland, and Italy have the higher percentage of omnivores, whereas Netherlands, Romania, and Germany have the lowest. A major issue is the frequency of the consumption of the various food categories. Greeks are more frequent consumers of meat and dairy than other Europeans, but are more similar to them when it comes to eggs and fish. Okay, but exactly how much meat Greeks consume? It's interesting to see that meat consumption of the flexitarians is approximately at the WHO limit for safe meat consumption, which is 550 grams a day, meaning 350 grams a week and 1.4 kilos per month. Whereas the consumption of the omnivores is 2 times to 2.5 times higher. Let's see though what the population's intention is. Will they reduce in the future or not? We see there is some hope regarding meat, as a 49% response that they will reduce the amount of meat they consume, whereas only 3% respond that they will increase it, and the rest saying that they will keep the same quantity. As you see, it looks different in the other categories, but who would think that Greeks would easily reduce the amount of yogurt, feta cheese, or fish that they consume? Nobody, I suppose. When we initially saw the answers to this question, we could not believe our eyes. We looked back and confirmed the initial impression we got. Omnivores acknowledge that it is a good thing to become vegetarian or vegan with a majority of 82%. The reported reason also struck us as animal welfare is the first with 55%, health and environment being the next two. So indeed there is hope. They only must think that being an omnivore and sensitive in animal welfare at the same time has an internal contradiction, and they will find the right path. Focusing on the plant-based products and their appeal to flexitarians, we find that the main obstacles they must overcome would be the expensive price and not so appealing taste. They also state that price and health issues are the two main factors that affect the choice of products. So price, taste, and healthiness are the three main factors that do not allow at this point the flexitarians to embrace the plant-based products to a higher extent. In planning the survey, we decided to also think outside the box and have included a few questions regarding the new technologies of cultured meat and insect-based proteins and assess the openness of the public to their consumption. It came out that half of the population would be open to try the cultured meat and a quarter of them the insect-based proteins, but under some assumptions. Thank you for your time. This mini presentation will be sent today to Ronia for anyone that would wish to have a second look at it, and the full extent of the survey will also be translated in English and sent to EBU later this month. I would also like to inform you that our website, Hellas Bank, is now also in English, although not all the news are always translated. And we are always at your disposal in the email that you see on your screen. Thank you very much.